Rise and shine. Time to face the cold light of day. Scared you?
No, I'm just, it's what I get for being optimistic. Foolishly cutting back on security, feeling as I do, tired of living in Statesville prison.
Oh, well, there's an idea I can get behind, you in Statesville.
I'd offer you some coffee, but you won't be staying that long.
Oh, are you asking me to leave?
Depends.
Don't be afraid, Adam. I'm not even armed this time. I'm here in a professional capacity. I'm following a breaking story.
I missed this morning's news.
Well, it's hot off the wire, so I'll fill you in. Bianca Montgomery fell from a hotel balcony in South Florida last night. She's in critical condition.
Oh, my God.
No one
How
told
could
you?
that happen?
Well, I was hoping that maybe you would tell me.
Well, how would I know?
No one's spoken to you?
Why? Why would they?
I thought maybe part of an investigation.
I don't like riddles, Brooke.
The hotel room was registered in JR's name. He was in the room with her when she fell. Hasn't it sunk in yet? You still seem surprised.
I am.
You haven't heard from JR?
No, not a word. Is she going to be all right?
They're not saying. Just that she's in critical condition.
Oh, that's terrible.
Well, your compassion is very touching. But I'm also sensing something else there. Maybe panic?
Panic?
I don't know. Maybe it's fear, though I'm not sure for whom. Are you scared for JR? Are you afraid he did something bad to Bianca?
Why do you think I'm such a monster? Why can't you imagine that perhaps I have sympathy in my heart?
Oh, I would love to imagine that you had sympathy in your heart. I would love to imagine that you have a heart. No, something bigger is going on. Ever since Jamie and Babe left
emptiness
town.
syndrome, it's quite common.
And it has more to do with your son than his divorce or my son being in love. There's something going on, and you know what it is. You know the secret, don't you?
Maybe I do.
Tell me.
All right. I'll tell you. Everything you want to know. Just as soon as you tell me where I can find Liza and Colby.
You want to negotiate? How about this? You tell me what you know because it's the right thing to do. Oh, don't do that, Adam. I'm not Mary. You can't dismiss me as though I don't matter.
Are you feeling insignificant, Brooke?
I'm also not Liza, who God knows suffered plenty at your hands. She fought so hard she had to leave her life in order to preserve her sanity and protect her daughter.
She was wrong to take Colby, and you know it.
I'm interested in my son before your daughter. And here's the reason you will pay attention to me, why you will not dismiss me, or trivialize my emotions, or marginalize my concerns. Because I am your worst nightmare. I am the owner and editor of a major news magazine, and I will use my power to get whatever I want. I learned that from you.
What could you possibly do to me, Brooke?
Oh, you can't be serious. If you don't tell me what's going on, I will use every tool at my disposal, and they are legion, to find out myself. I will dig and dig until I get every scrap of dirt, every dust bunny, every hint of refuse that you've swept under your priceless oriental rugs. Your whole life will be under my microscope. And while I'm at it, I think maybe JR needs a closer look. I mean, if he is guilty of anything, oh my God. I'm right.
Brooke, you're stepping way over the line.
You are terrified that JR hurt Bianca. Yes, you are. You think that he hurt that poor, innocent little girl who was fighting for her life. Are you envisioning the headline? Adam Chandler's son, arrested for attempted murder.
You wouldn't dare.
You want to try me? Go ahead.
You wouldn't use your magazine to hurt me and my family, Brooke. That would be foolish.
Is that a challenge?
No, that's a threat. I'll slap you with the biggest libel suit in history. You'll be finished.
First of all, I only need the truth to bring you down. And second, who cares if I stretch it a little bit? I'm all out of scruples as far as you and your son are concerned. After what JR tried to do to my son, you almost got him killed in jail, implicated him in a murder plot.
You have no proof.
I don't need any proof. Why don't you just look around? Have you seen my son lately? He's gone. God knows where. Somehow because of your son. My God, you know, I long for the days when monsters like you ate their young.
Be careful, Brooke. Your head might explode.
You need to take me seriously. If you think that I won't run with this story, which I'm sure is based in fact, then you're a fool. And I will bury you and JR. "48 hours, Adam. That's the time I'm giving you to tell me the truth.
You're making a mistake, Brooke.
48 hours, and then I'm going to splash your name all over the cover for as many issues as it takes the police to finally realize that it wasn't just an accident, and that their prime suspect is JR. I thought that was you.
Brooke, remember, peace on earth time?
Oh, don't worry. This is not an ambush. Christmas shopping?
Yeah. Sorry to say, Jamie's not on my Christmas list this year.
Are you? Sorry? I mean...
Jamie's family. I hate that he's gone.
Let's sit. You know, this is no joy for me. I've been so angry. I mean, everything that you've done to Jamie, he almost died because of you.
You only know his side of the story.
All right? So tell me yours. Help me try and understand what happened to you.
Nothing happened to me. I grew up.
You grew up with a vengeance.
What do you want from me?
I want you not to be like your father. And I want you to tell me the truth about Babe and Jamie.
The only truth I know is that they ran off together.
Why? Why leave town? I mean, is there a piece of the puzzle missing for me?
There are no pieces missing.
Did you threaten Jamie again?
I didn't drive Jamie away. Babe took her moneymaker and he was gone.
Why would Babe leave her child behind?
Because that's Babe. All bad news all the time. She wanted out of the marriage, so she used my brother for her fast getaway.
There's more to it.
He's gone. Accept it. I have.
Bianca fell from your hotel balcony.
That had nothing to do with Jamie.
Well, it had plenty to do with you. I've written an article for Tempo suggesting that you're the catalyst for Bianca's fall, or even the direct cause. Tell me the truth about Jamie and Babe, or you're going to be next week's cover story.
Interesting. Jamie's knack for backstabbing. He got that from you. The woman who used to give me milk and cookies just turned on me like a rattlesnake. Publish whatever you want.
JR, the last thing that I want to do is hurt you. I just want to know how things got this way.
Gotcha. The truth and nothing but. Okay, I'll tell you. I did what I had to do to protect my little girl.
I want you gone, Erica. Off the premises.
You won't dismiss what I told you about the baby? And you will agree to a DNA test? We both know the reason why.
What did you do in Florida to protect Beth?
We had just finished the benefit concert for Miranda, and what should have been a positive for Bianca turned into a nightmare. She spun. Out of control.
Go on.
Well, we were in my hotel suite. Bianca was on the balcony getting hysterical. My first concern was for Bess, but Bianca wouldn't calm down. She lost her footing and went over the railing. I hate what happened to her. I pray to God that she makes a full recovery. I pray that my daughter's not traumatized by that memory. Babies sense these things. They see when someone's hurt or upset. I mean, I remember things when I was small.
What kinds of things?
Things like when I was lying in my crib in the dark, listening to angry voices, shouting, crying, fighting over me. I knew from those voices that the world was a scary place, and I didn't want to go there. That's why I turned my back on Bianca when she started to freak. I had to. I had to for Bess. I had to protect my daughter. I don't want anyone scaring my little girl.
That's not the whole story. Something else went down between you and Jamie. Please, tell me, so I can help make things right with you and your brother. Help me bring Jamie home.
I am not the reason Jamie deserted. Babe is. She's the evil Brooke, not me.